Hey guys, Tyler here bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on Amazonia. Playing for today's spawner in the south we have Fly. Playing as Orc and going for a Shadow Hunter first. Very unusual stuff.
Ready to work. Work complete.
Meanwhile facing off against him in the north we have WFZ playing as Undead. So he's going for a slower Fiends build, like a Ted Fiends. So pretty standard stuff there, but yeah, I mean Shadow Hunter. So that's a spicy start. This is on Nearly's ladder, so no observe unfortunately, but just have to put up with those rally points against set and reset in the early game. He's bringing a peon forward here. Maybe he's looking to take advantage of the lightning shield to do the creeping. Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen this before. I think he accidentally aggroed this camp, probably didn't want them getting involved as well, taking a little bit more damage than intended here, but very innovative use of the lightning shield here. Creep camp done, but uh-oh. Death Call comes in, unable to secure the kill, and that's the level 1 healing wave. I guess he left that open. Didn't select any skills early on, allowing the save there. This is a call to cancel the healing salve. Just going to go right into the back of base to try to do some healing now. And taking up one grunt. WC tempted to go in there. No, it's in fact 2 grunts. Decides against it, getting some more skeletons up. Maybe going to try steal this experience here. Not a bad idea. Oh, coming in for some more damage on the Shadow Hunter. Gets that self-cancel, but it's just about close to full anyway. I've got some fiends coming up. Getting a double cigarettes down, in fact. We're going to see an explosion at tier 2. The second hero. Skeleton's doing some damage, but Death Knight taking some damage in response. He has one more charge on his rod as well. Just trying to deny the Shadow Hunter any more creeping, whilst he also cannot do any creeping because he doesn't have any army. And going for Hex second. Using some good damage on the Death Knight here. Using the speed scroll. Death Knight, another Hex. He's got enough mana for one more as well. Death Knight aggroes the creeps and just lets his hero die. What an unusual start to the match so far. So yeah, no Serpent Wards, but I suppose that's not completely unexpected. Going for quite a few grunts now as well. Just lets the Death Knight die as well, because you know, even with that new item, killing can be a little bit tricky for Undead. They take so much damage on the hero, so just gonna go the revive. Only level 1 hero, doesn't take too long or cost too much. Come back nice and healthy, ready to do some creeping at this camp right at his base doorstep with the rest of his army as well. What's he gonna go for here though? Is it gonna be a fast tick or maybe some extended tier 2 play? Meanwhile, Fly doing some creeping up here on the mercenary camp. Sounds like he's transitioning maybe into some headhunters. Level 3 now gets the Lionhorn of Stormwind. Not a bad item. No, he's going to go fast tier 3, getting the Lich out now. A little bit late on the Slaughterhouse. And we're seeing a War Mill as well as a Bestiary going up. Actually, Fly also floating quite a lot of resources here. Could consider going for another burrow. Oh,
Of the pit.
goes for a pit lord. Okay. Well, that's a unusual second hero, but one of the advantages of this, of course, can't be hit with death coil, so not as vulnerable to the undead nuke.
We're under attack.
But yeah, I mean, that is a very unusual start here from Fly. Now WFZ trying to make up for lost time, try and do some creeping of his own, try to get his heroes up.
Work complete.
Goes for
We're under
slaughterhouse and
attack.
cigarette. Actually has a spare acolyte here, might look for an expansion. And Forest Troll Berserker picked up as well.
Work complete.
5 grunts. Heavy on the grunts. So he's gonna solo creep the Pit Lord here a little bit. And try and get it to 3. Shadowhunter very close to 4 actually. Some raiders out next. It's a little bit slow on this burrow, but looks like it's not going to cost him the timing's too much because he's going for the expansion.
Work complete. Research complete.
And what is this fiend up to? Maybe he's trying to creep
We're under attack.
the red camp here. Aggroes the creeps out with that, trying to minimize the amount of damage he takes. This is a tough camp to creep with only 4 fiends though. No orb as well. Takes a big damage, that chaos damage from the granite golem. Short work of anything in its path. Just the aggro onto the lich, but yeah, look at how little damage the granite golem's taking here. Gonna have to use a death coil, it looks like. And what unfortunate timing. Now Fly making a push into the base. Oh, and he's gonna find the statue and snare. That's looking like it's gonna go down. Do have a Pit Lord 3rd. WFZ. Nice blocking there. Statue goes down.
Our town is
Item
under
do you
attack.
get? Oh, the perfect item, the Pipe of Insight, Brilliance Aura. It's exactly what you want as Undead, and actually TP's out here. Oh, did he lose his Lich? Oh my god, he lost his Lich to that creeping. Oh,
Our town is under attack.
it's too funny. I thought he was kind of cutting it close on that coil. Looks like he just never ended up doing it at all. Okay, Acolyte, Scout Acolyte finds the Great Horde, but too late to cancel it here, I'd say. Especially without the support of the Lich. There's some more statues, no Ziggurat out. Couple more Raiders. Level 3 on this Pit Lord, he's looking beefy. Double circlet as well as the rune braces. He's gone for Cleave and Howl of Terror, but actually level 2 Cleave,
Work complete.
which is kind of crazy. It's just going to be up the front though, dishing out the damage.
Research complete.
The gloves and the 2 circlets. Stopping off at the shop, not picking anything up though.
Attack.
They're looking to stop this camp, stop the red camp from being crept. 5 food advantage for Fly though, coming in, but that's the Orb of Corruption. Ooh, but that is the Scroll of the Beast. This Undead army spitting out some big damage. Tries to... Oh, he does actually. Oh, got the full belly. Feeding for dinner.
Work complete.
Gonna get rid of these raiders. That's the first loss so far though from Fly, but units starting to drop quickly now. In comes the healing wave. More units getting dropped here. Oh, Pit Lord almost surrounded. Almost surrounded. Almost surrounded 3 times, but doesn't quite get it. Does get another grunt, however. He's going to try continue this pressure, look for the expansion kill. I'm not too happy about that. Turns and fights. Scroll of the Beast has worn off, so Fiend damage has dropped down a little bit. Now looking to get rid of the Kodo. Half-digested Fiend inside. I'm sure WZ would like that back in his army. And now the Shadow Hunter with no mana, unable to do any more heals. Undead army still fighting strongly, but no statue. Also without the sustain. But he still has so many fiends. Here comes a fresh statue. One fiend drops. Death Knight still has one coil left. Statue getting focused now. Raider's also getting focused down. Only has Headhunters as well, not nearly as powerful as the Berserkers. Oh, and that's... oh, he's got another coil. This Pipe of Insight working wonders for WFZ. Just, there's so much mana on his heroes. Really see the strength of that item. Just now going after another statue, but the Orc army looking a bit thin. Started with a 5 food advantage and now has a 5 food disadvantage. Trading blows, both of them losing units, going after another fiend here. Just about enough mana for another coil. This Pipe of Insight just so strong. Fiend goes down. Going after another raider now. But this Orc army, what is this? It's basically 2 heroes at this point. Kill on the last statue. Another raider there. For the Fiend now. Shadowhunter has to be careful. He does have an invul pot. Hitlord also has a potion of greater healing. Oh, but he's surrounded now. Pops the potion of greater healing. But even with that, this Focus Fire too strong. Invul pot transferred now. And he's taking down these fiends. This cleave starting to stack up. Now the Shadowhunter having to get out of there. And even with the extra gold from the expansion, Fly unable to produce enough to overwhelm WFZ here. Really showing the strength of that Pipe of Insight. And that much mana on the undead hero is so strong. Just going after the expansion. Burrow first up. Nice repair from the peons. Conquering the statue here, getting the heal and the mana cooking. Trying to stall out here as long as possible. His army's rebuilt, healing up, ready for a fight. Here he comes. These undead heroes though, plenty of mana, full strength as well. There's Fane's in there. And now he's going in. Old-fashioned Pit Lord duel. Nice held terror there. This one also going in deep. Taking a lot of focus fire though. Those fiends working on the Pit Lord first. Invul pot transferred. Activated. Raiders going after the statues. So one of them about to fall. Kodo also going down though. Second statue has dropped, and usually that would be really good, but to the Pipe of Insight. WC with the sustain here. Oh, surround on the Death Knight. He's got no involved, no TP. Is he going to lose the Death Knight right here? He popped the heal scroll right there. Has to break this round to try save his own Pit Lord. He ends up going down regardless. Mass and Snare, and down goes the Death Knight in response. And he actually had the aura item on as well, so no more extra mana for the undead heroes. Oops, surround attempt on the Shadow Hunter, but he keeps the block from happening with the grunts. He will break free of that surround. Now the Undead army falling apart without the Death Knight. Really nice surround from Fly. Has to go for the buyback. They're going to fight here at the tavern. Fly can just pull back here. He's got the advantage of having the Expo. Doesn't have to fight right now. Surrounding the Pit Lord here. Trying to keep this round on with the chain heal. Ooh, so close to another death coil. Kodo came forward for some dinner, but denied. And Pit Lord actually goes down using the coil there to actually kill the Kodo beast. Kind of unusual. Another statue goes down. Man, he must have lost like 10 statues this game. Trying to get some Fiend kills here. Raiders also going down. Level 5 and level 4. Those are some big numbers for the Undead heroes. And Fly having to pull back. A little bit low on lumber as well. Plenty of gold, but lacking the lumber.
We're under attack.
Pit Lord just about ready to pop out of the altar. Once again, the expansion getting harassed.
I come from the darkness, the itch.
Pit Lord going to be coming back out. Raiders and grunts, still just raiders and grunts, raiders and grunts.
Ready to work.
Basically dead even in food counts again. Going after the statues first. Pit Lord in there, good howl. With plenty of units. Statue down. Kodo manages to eat. Raiders chasing down the statues. A Fiend also taking some good damage there. Nice frost armor. This has just been like one super long fight. Feels like we've had like 7 minutes of continuous fighting here. Small breaks in between to harass the expansion. And a little bit of healing. Fiend down, statue down, and as you heard there, gold mine's getting low for both players. WFZ now having to pull back.
We're under attack.
More Kodos, more Kodos. Lord in the front. Coil on the Fiend though, keeping it alive. Pit Lord, is he looking for a surround on it? Perhaps not. Surround's broken, but Pit Lord getting focused. Flips out to the shop, picks up the invul pot. Ray's getting focused, however. Down that goes. Briefly drops a mantle to maximize his mana potion. Shadowhunter still with a decent amount of mana. Pit Lord getting focused, but has the invul pot, activates. Another chain heal. And now the Orc army starting to drop low. Pit Lord having to get out of there, pops the speed scroll, might have to pull back here. Shadowhunter staffing out. So where's this grunt by his gold line? Might have forgotten about it.
Ready to ride. My life.
Some healing, doing some mana regeneration. WC once again pushing onto the expansion. Fly, you know, barely over 50 food, but just needs more hands on deck for these fights. Such a close match. Pit Lord again getting focused early, but now switching targets to the Raiders. Once again the statues getting focused. Misses the eat on that Kodo. Kodo's getting focused briefly, but managing to get out. Nice micro here, avoiding the Fiends from getting eaten. Nice frost armor, slowing the DPS on the statues. Now Pit Lord in a little bit of trouble, getting focused. Another chain heal. Pulling back a little bit. Gonna be pretty happy though. 2 Fiends in these Kodo bellies.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
One statue on the field as well. Pitlord charging forwards. Cherry Hunter regenerated enough mana that he feels a little bit comfortable to go and do a little bit of fighting. And there we go, Goldmine has run out now for WFZ. This is going to be his last push. Kodo somehow survives. Oh, and now Pitlord's surrounded. Trying to keep it alive as long as he can. Buys a healing potion, speed scrolls over here, but too slow. And Pitlord going down. Now he's focusing out the Shadow Hunter. Briefly. Fiend going down, Raider going down in response. Hugo gets the cool snipe on the Kodo. Fiend sneaking around to the north, managing to escape. WFZ charging forwards here. Fly has quite a lot of resources. Looks like he's going to go for the buyback on the Pitlord. And Raider actually manages to snare Fiend up there. Gets the kill on it. Kodo actually looks like it's finished the Fiend that was inside. Ready for another meal. Oh, it's getting focused down. Fly still on the run. Still have close to even food, but these Undead heroes with the Brilliance Aura are just so powerful, so much staying power. Causing Fly so many headaches and doesn't even bother going for big bad voodoo. Just not that strong of ability. WC does have an expansion up behind this, now getting harassed. Trying to knock it out. Just the two heroes and a few orc units. Looks like he is going to be able to destroy it here. Acolyte's backed away a long way out of repair range, or maybe not. Here comes the Pitlord with the cleave. This is going to be tight. Expansion does go down. Doesn't have a scroll of TP though. These orc heroes might be in a little bit of trouble. Just trying to surround them here a little bit. Oh, but he gets around. Oh, but the Shadow Hunter gets Nova Coiled. Down it goes. And he throws in the towel. WFZ is the winner. Whew. Well, that was just a non-stop battle. But in the end, man, those Undead heroes with the Brilliance Aura are so overpowered. Everything with Brilliance Aura is overpowered though. But man, that was just such strong fighting, and Fly could just never build up a large enough army to overcome that. Really well played by WFZ. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Warcraft Wednesday, and until next time, goodbye and good luck.